Hi, January 2nd, Friday, 2026. Um, I've had a really rough week. Monday, I was assaulted by a woman that was staying at the Salvation Army. She had bullied me a month before, and threatened to catch me on the streets. So I told the night monitor of the shelter, and so the woman had to leave, and she left for about a month, and she was let in for some reason this past weekend. So in Monday, she decided to go ahead and chase me while I was leaving the Salvation Army. Well, I just said where I'm staying, so I really don't give a shit at this point. I've lost everything, so what the fuck? I don't care. I have to tell my story and get it out there. I'm so tired. I'm exhausted. I had to, anyway, she chased me on the other side of the street away from the shelter. She caught me. She threatened to get me on the streets off the premises of the shelter, and she did. She told me she did what she said she was going to do. And the shelter didn't protect me from her because they let her back in, which led to the assault. Chased me she chased me, and then she chased me twice, and then she tried to knock me off of my bike Monday. So I lost the lock on my bike. So fast forward a couple days later, my bike was stolen because I lost the lock on my bike, and I didn't have enough money to get a new lock. So somebody stole my bike. So I am now bikeless. R.I.P. Betsy, my bike. And I am probably now shelterless too, because I had to get an emergency protective order against this woman. And the shelter told me that since I, have to have an emergency protective order against her, and if she gets banned from the shelter, then I have to get banned as well, even though I was the one that was assaulted, and I was looking up the policies and everything to the shelter. And I think it's because maybe it's caused a disruption to the shelter, but there's no compassion at the shelter whatsoever. There's compassion in the community, in the community, period. But there's no compassion in the shelter because there's a new person that has gotten hired at the shelter, and she has showed me no compassion. I tried to tell her my story because I keep getting bullied by these women. It's a first come first served shelter, so there's a lot of competition, and there are some bullies there that have unfortunately targeted me and want me out of the shelter for whatever reason. I don't know. I've been staying there since September, trying to get on my feet, trying to find a job. I haven't had a job since 2009 at Walmart as a cashier at Walmart. I'm a mess. I'll probably be on the streets because I have nowhere to go, and the shelter said that I'm going to be banned. I have to file a grievance at the shelter. To the shelter. I'm exhausted at this point, so yeah, any prayers would be great. So, peace, love, and light. I thought 2026 was gonna get better, but it seems it's it just keeps continuing for me. So, yeah.